Okay. Oh, sepatut. Okay guys, welcome again to Abang Penat channel, edisi The Art of Extreme Music SG. Okay guys, hari ni kita jumpa Abang Khairil kita cikgu It's been a while kita tak jumpa tak meet up. So this time around kita nak berbual pasal MORBID DECAY. Betul
MORBID DECAY.
Ya, ni project band dia lah. Dia dengan cikgu cakap.
Okay, so ni band project between VRYKO and Soul Devour.
Oh, okay.
So at that point of time, we wanted to do something different away from VRYKO and Soul Devour lah. So the main influences are Obituary and Massacre. Mid-tempo death metal.
So totally
more
different
feel
lah.
Totally different lah. That's the aim lah, to do something different. Otherwise, that was the point of having a different project. Yeah.
Kenapa tak nak pakai nama VRYKO je?
No lah, this one we want something new and different lah. We started in 2009.
Dah lama juga kan?
Yes, dah lama. Lepas tu along the way everyone has all the individual stuff to settle lah. So eventually I think 2015 we decided to properly record. We had 3 songs, but I think during COVID-19 2020 baru betul-betul get to track down the songs lah. Yeah, so there are 4 songs, 3 original plus 1 Obituary cover. All done at TNT, because only TNT can give us that so-called old school necro sound lah.
Kepuasan lah satu kepuasan. Tapi sekarang dah tak ada tu TNT.
Actually TNT masih ada.
Okay, ada.
Dia nak kena ada macam lightning strike ke apa-apa flash of light tu. So actually just to announce TNT is still going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Betul dah tutup lah.
Although they decided to close, but I think sentimental reasons he cannot let the place go lah.
Yalah.
Yeah, and I think there's
many memory
a lot of old bands still want to have a safe place to do recording and rehearse lah. So TNT is still on. Go and call our boy now. Yeah.
Okay, so kita merilis CD ni So kita tengok dalam dia. Tengok. Anyway, siapa release ni
This is released by a Malaysian label, Smix, SMIXX.
Okay, so you contact them lah.
Yeah, so Ustaz Din lah, he's the one who contacted. Then they are interested to release, so we decided to go on lah.
2 orang je?
2 orang je lah.
Macam dalam 4-5 orang tu
it's a typical punya old school punya 2-piece band kan.
Okay. Oh, coolnya.
So like Infidel, like Necrophile, a lot of 2-piece bands in the past. So I think now there's a resurgence of 2-piece bands lah. Yeah, so just to show the struggle that not many people of the same mindset can come together. We don't want to wait, just whack.
Betul.
Yeah.
As we age just whack.
Yeah, so this one comes with a poster. You can put in the toilet, or your bedroom. Think artwork, I forgot done by who. Must ask Ustaz Din again.
So
but it's very simple lah.
MORBID DECAY MORBID DECAY plays death metal timeless eternally.
So there's a reason why we describe it this way, because we realize nowadays a lot of bands have like many worded descriptions lah, techno lah, whatever, slam, brutal, emo and whatnot. So we believe in death metal lah. Whatever form death metal is death metal, and it's supposed to be timeless. I think a lot of young metalheads now are also going back to the old bands from the 90s. So it's proof lah, death metal is timeless.
Telah ada budak
generation baru binat kan.
Kita tengok apa budak orang luar
It also comes in tape.
Yes.
Okay, so there's white white shell or white transparent and red lah. So in this case Mr. Abang Penat requested for white transparent shell.
so
Same
you,
songs.
So you can request lah whether nak yang color putih ke color birah.
But I think for tapes dah sold out lah.
Oh, dah habis dah?
We still have a few CDs left. Kalau minat. I think at the label side pun dah habis. Because he didn't do many.
Berapa banyak dia buat?
Total 60. First round of 30 sold out. Then do
Tapi ni
another.
first press letak 30 ada 30.
30. So there's another 30 lah.
So I get the third one lah.
So
Alhamdulillah.
yours is copy number 3. So actually the first press is yellow color. The words logo yellow color. Second press is orange.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that mean the response bagus lah Banyak dah sold out.
I think it's the music lah. The music appeals to. I think people still enjoy the 90s style of death metal lah. Yeah. So hati-hati basah tu.
Okay.
Yeah. So can contact Smix for a third pressing maybe.
So any review?
For me, I still have very few. Mostly apa ni reserve. Like yourself lah, reserve already.
Yeah, reserve.
So
any plan nak main live ke? Pasal since our last interview after that VRYKO Lakas dah main banyak show juga
itulah tak sangka. We didn't plan to play so many.
Before that macam dah bertahun tak dengar very fast one after another
So I think for the past 2 years we have played a total of 8 shows.
Banyak tu.
Of course not many lah, but I think
banyak
more than what we planned for. Yeah. So although we keep saying that we don't want to play live lah, we want to focus on recording. That's why like when we focus on recording, we can come up with things like that. A new band and so on and so on.
Dia nak macam Dark Throne lah tak nak main live.
Not say tak nak lah. It's not easy lah. Our drummer also plays in another band, and then Andy runs a label. It's never easy.
And then ada satu gig tu kat I think Malaysia, you the vocalist
So
macam mana tu? Main gitar live.
Things like that happen. Drummer unwell, Andy the wife unwell. Then I play guitar and vocals. We borrowed a drummer from another band. So it so happened we managed to get help lah. Otherwise we decided not to play already at Ipoh. So it's things like this. We played 4 ni.
4 lagu je
4 ni lah, but they are long songs. So almost half an hour.
Lagi Ipoh jauh lagi Jadi aduh.
And it's inilah, it's not the same. Andy tak ada, Eddie pun tak ada. So it's things like that tells us, okay, maybe live is not something that we can do very often lah. I mean this year pun Anthology baru release an album.
And after that pun ada Bestial
Colony. Bestial Colony one man band. So I also don't expect to play live. But we are planning something lah, collaboration of some sort. More on that in the future.
Bestial Colony ni.
Bestial Colony and something else lah. It'll be interesting lah.
Ni apa VRYKO Lakas tadi.
So so basically is that lah. We not easy playing live with the full lineup. So our target is always originals and do recording lah.
Habis panggil orang luar main lagi a bit different.
They have to learn. They have to learn the song. Not easy lah. I mean, everybody works. Everybody have families and things to do.
True.
So it's not fair to say, hey, come on lah, support metal, support local, so help the band. Things don't work out that way lah. Right.
Correct. Betul.
This lah, VRYKO Lakas, although we keep saying, I keep telling Ustaz Din I don't like to play cover. But we are invited to record a cover of Brain Dead lah. Since here there are many songs, but we only contributed one song, Repulse to Destruct. So dulu kita memang pernah contact Ain Possessor lah, Brain Dead kan. So we thought, okay lah, since Bob Orgasmatron invited us, so we thought let's just do it lah. So this one released by Bob. Ni kira digipack CD and tape.
Yes, I get both.
Poster macam zaman-zaman dulu kan. If you buy all the releases from Malaysian label, mesti ada poster.
Betul.
So we played Repulse to Destruct lah.
And baju pun ada baju.
Ada baju, but very rare. I think that one is base. I think order to print. So if people order, then Bob will print lah. So this was last year. So I think Still a few copies going around. Some copies in Japan because we have a Japanese band. In Philippines, there's a Filipino band.
So with you dah habis lah.
No lah, I haven't really promoted.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe at the gig in June I will bring. Yeah. But I think it's 300 copies.
Gig apa Jun ada pergi.
Oh, so we are playing in with a show with Poison Void, Daily Spawn and Transgressor.
Kat mana tu?
Field Studio.
Oh, okay.
So 27 of June I'll pass you the flyer so you can include in the ini.
Boleh.
Yeah. So we have promised the organizer since last year lah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So far that's the only show we are planning to play this year.
Siapa yang organize?
Two organizers, Bloodbath and Death Sentence Production. Death Sentence is Daniel, if you know him lah.
Okay.
Yeah, he brought in a few lesser known death metal bands. So must look out for this promoter, Death Sentence Production. So they also wanted to get VRYKO to play in the past, but no opportunity. So just nice, Bloodbath organized, Hiko organized. I thought it's a 2-in-1 lah. Play this one show, I also play for his show. So I think it's a good deal for all lah.
Win-win lah.
Win-win lah. See we win how many percent. So come to the show. I think more importantly, we have a young death metal band, Poison Void, and then from Japan, Transgressor. It's a 80s, late 80s death metal band. So I think very rare old bands like that play in Singapore. So come down lah. It's a death metal night lah.
Nowadays pun dah start banyak gig datang in Singapore organizer.
I would say it's too many lah. I think because we have many organizers.
Yes, too many.
Too many already. But I mean, hopefully people take advantage of that to so-called understand the music lah. If you never bought a metal CD and then attend the show lah, right?
Yes.
If you want to feel the atmosphere of a metal show in Singapore, then
boleh datang
there's this one, just attend one show, see whether you like it or not lah. So it's an all-out death metal. I think it's good for people who are keen in death metal lah. So see you there, hopefully.
InsyaAllah. Okay, besides ni ni pula VRYKO Lakas.
Okay, so this is the Unleashing VRYKO Lakas Upon Mankind. It's one of those albums where we have VRYKO Lakas name in it lah. So this one, okay, I think you have it before.
Yes.
It was released originally in 2011 on tape by a label from Chile, Atomic Nuclear Desolation. And then 2020 it was released on CD and tape by a Malaysian label, East Gothic. Then I thought, since I started releasing releases of vinyl, and since I have found like so-called a partner from Canada, Futak Records, so we decided to, actually it's an experiment lah. We want to use the Canadian pressing plant, precision pressing, something like that. I'll give you the correct name later.
So boleh kan pun promote down there.
So it's all there. I got some copies for us here. So people in America, in Canada and Europe can purchase from Futak Records. Asia and Australia can buy from me lah. So it's a
macam biasa VRYKO Blast
VRYKO vinyl.
Salah, VRYKO vinyl.
So it's VRYKO Blast Andy doing CDs. So this one is just vinyl. So I thought since I'm doing, might as well try for VRYKO Lakas releases lah. So some things to mention. Actually the layout originally was designed by Heltron Productions, Mr. Armin. But it's sealed. So unfortunately his design, somehow the pressing plant just cannot cannot synchronize it with their template lah. So the main design is still there, but it's slightly
And the artwork,
adjusted lah. Artwork we got from artists lah. So front artwork got from an artist. I think I forgot also lah. I will tell you later.
Mahal tak?
No lah, this one not so expensive lah. The artwork behind is by Armin lah. Armin also has some collection of artwork.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, interesting is green. Originally the color is like brown. So Armin suggested, hey, let's go green lah. So yeah, I think the Canadian label also was quite surprised at how nice the green looks.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so, yeah, nice lah. And interestingly, precision pressing plant, the remastering for vinyl is very good lah. So the sound is more dynamic than what we have heard on CD or even the let's say wave file. So you actually
yang your previously release kan ada yang the blue color.
I mean that one was another plant. I think it's
this one better lah.
Yeah, X vinyl. This one is precision. What do you call it? Precision pressing. So the things that we recorded, the instrument parts, the layers that we recorded before, which we forgot already about it, it comes out lah. It comes out here. So it was a surprise. And so far, those who have heard also mentioned that there's a great difference in terms of the dynamics. So I was surprised also. I didn't expect, everything came out. Yeah. So because I remember we recorded at Black Isle Studio, 4 guitars. 2 at each side. So you can now hear, there's 4 guitars. Yeah, because when it was on CD and tape, a bit compressed kan. The moment you put on turntable, wow, it sounded better. Yeah. So it's a good addition if you have all the other versions. Yeah. And it's only 100 copies. I think only for those who are very interested. Yeah.
So you can get it from me. From you ada billing go.
I mean, on my side, I have about 15 left lah. I brought in 30, 15 left, based on reservations and those who have collected. Yeah.
Sampai time raya tu kan?
There was a delay. I think pasal in other countries, that's the interesting thing. We can go into politics now. In other countries, if a worker is not happy, they can go on strike. Singapore cannot. Don't dream. So other countries they can go on strike. So the Canadian Postal Service went on strike for very long. I think until Chinese New Year.
Patut lah.
And then they had to clear the backlog. Finally send ours. And then also we chose the wrong option. Naik kapal. So it took another 3 months. But yeah lah, it's a good way lah. Yeah. Because in between also we have other releases. Yeah.
Janji sampai lah.
Janji sampai. Yeah. I think maybe I will also send you some photos taken so can include in the video what's inside lah. Because I don't think you want to open this one.
Of course. Sayang lah. Tengok lawa. Kan dah buka ni.
So unleashing VRYKO upon mankind.
Dahsyat lah.
Yeah. So we have a 6 album recorded, mixed.
Tengah buat ni?
Dah siap.
Dah siap lah.
But maybe only in maybe after August. Yeah. After the gig, then we'll start revealing some singles lah. Yeah. Because this is just new. The previous album, Nocturnal Dominion of Death, also just last year. Yeah, we don't want to saturate our discography so soon lah. Then people were asking, which one is the new one?
So any record label?
We haven't started. Basically, when we release the single is to start searching for record label lah. Yeah, so I was telling the band we slow it down lah. Because otherwise we also cannot keep up with really explaining to people which album kan. So maybe I can share with you now because the purpose of meeting Abang Penat is to talk about this. Yeah, so I'll just share
92
that this will soon. This is on tape. We put it on CD before, Nocturnal Demons of Death, and hopefully within this year you'll see this on vinyl.
Not
so
releasing
you heard
vinyl
it
lah.
there.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see how soon it comes.
Ada record label interested
ada.
lah. Betul lah.
So it's in the works. It'll be coming out soon. I think for those who enjoy collecting vinyl, especially on 90s stuff,
And
that will
support
be
our
for you
local
lah.
band I know.
Yeah, so yes, therefore we cannot promote the next album yet because we have all these things coming out lah.
Banyak benda
So I mean, not saying you should be patient, but yeah lah, we will pace it out, slow it down lah. Yeah.
And VRYKO Lakas pun recently kan very active releasing release any recording.
Yeah. It's how to say, okay, we enjoy recording lah. We enjoy recording more than live because recording means we can redo until we are satisfied. And then when we put out there, everybody enjoys it lah because it's supposed to be the best version.
The best version.
For us, I think live with the current sound that we have in Singapore's venues, my only concern is whether people enjoy or not lah. Kalau sound tak sedap, you pay money, you stand there, sound tak dengar lah. Where's your guitar? Kan?
Betul.
And then sometimes our shows timing also are not aligned to people's timing lah. So you also have people who come, oh korang dah habis main,
Jangan opening kan ni.
aku nak kena balik lah, so korang main bila. Things like that lah. Whereas releases, when you are free like today, you can just
holiday,
play the tape, play the CD, play the vinyl at your own time.
Malam-malam tengah relax ke boring.
Berkali-kali pula tu kan. So I mean, not to worry, usually our live will just put on YouTube lah. So if you cannot be there, just go to our YouTube channel and enjoy lah.
Betul lah, boleh relax tengok
Yeah. So I think I would prefer to offer our so-called recordings. We write new songs. We want to show what kind of genre we can, or rather what kind of death metal we can play in this release, in this next release, and so on. For everyone who have different tastes to enjoy lah. Yeah. So we have, I mean, if people can say lah, oh dulu black metal, very brutal death, sekarang old school death metal. So which is which? I mean, at the end of the day, we listen to everything in the metal spectrum, right? So there's so many bands that influence us, and the best way to pay tribute is to write a song that sounds similar lah, where people can say, eh korang copy ni band yeah betul, we copied. Sama tak? That's it. That's all we want.
Kepuasan tu kepuasan writing song lah.
So it's like, oh kau suka ni, I have this release similar to what you like. So it's just that lah. It's fun lah. You record, and then when you hear, because it all starts from my guitar tone, then finally this comes out, you feel happy lah, like
and then like you say, with this kind of production you get to listen every detail of the recording.
So macam
shock lah dengar balik.
And I think what I feel happy is, although I started, and then when Eddie comes in with the drums, Andy comes in with the vocals, and then we start, giving each other like, I won't say ideas lah. Sometimes it's a complaint lah. Kau boleh main macam gitu tak? Kau boleh nyanyi macam gini tak? Kau boleh main macam gitu tak? And then it turns out nicer than whatever we have expected lah. So that's the fun part about writing metal songs lah. Writing and recording metal songs. Yeah.
Free to express, something like that.
It's that everybody's input, then the final product, you know, like it's done by 3 person with the final product sounds like 5 people playing, and then like ideas from this era, from the 90s, from this country. There's so many discoveries.
And the years you start to listen, from that early, from that late 80s type of music, then it goes on now to 2000, then all the influence.
So it's expressed here.
Yes.
So our hope is only, we will hope somebody will say, hey, that song number 3 from the album sounds like this band, the secondary. Correct, you're right. Now that will be a great joy to us to hear such comments.
So when people do listen.
So when we do interview nowadays, when people actually ask that kind of question, your lyrics from this song sounds very whatever, then you did your homework. So we are happy lah.
True.
So that's why we prefer so-called recording lah. It's engraved there in your ears, in your mind, and then you connect with us, you start asking questions. I think that's what releasing music is about lah.
That's what you want lah. The comment.
Can
can
be critic lah. Can be like, hey, you all sound the same. Okay, we'll try to sound slightly different. But so far people are able to differentiate lah. Although we keep saying we want to sound exactly like this band and that band, but there are people who say, okay, it's 2025 and you're doing something that has been done in the 90s. So because it's 2025, it sounded original lah. Can lah. Yeah, so we have a 6 album in plan. We have 3 songs. We're supposed to release a split. Let's see how that one goes. But if that one happens, it will be legendary lah. That's all I can say. And then we hope to record album number 7. Although there's no promise of releasing number 6, but we just want to record lah.
Just record lah. So anything from MORBID DECAY?
Yeah, so actually for MORBID DECAY, we have started recording our album.
The album
so we have done
album,
yes,
album. So done more to this kind of.
Yes, it's very
totally different from VRYKO.
This kind, slightly Swedish. So you hear a lot of Swedish beats, Swedish riffs.
The sound.
Yeah, the sound will be Swedish lah. So the guitarist wants a very Swedish sound for MORBID DECAY.
Vocally still you
It depends. I think
the guest
for this release it was me, because we couldn't wait. And at that point of time, especially when TNT announced that they may stop, so we decided to, okay, let's record, let's finish the recording. And so even then we took a while. So because of all these uncertainties, we thought that let's record an album. At least the material is there. Then whether we record it or not in whatever format, we'll see how it goes lah. But at least material is there lah. Because we don't want a situation, dah ada idea, then somebody cannot play, right? Because songwriter is the guitarist. So imagine so far now, I can play lah. But if the time comes, hey, I got an idea for an album. Oh, sorry, I'm busy with. Then spoils the plan lah. So now that everyone is, or rather the 2 of us still can do it, then might as well just do it lah. You never know. We see so many examples of band suddenly have to stop. Very sad lah kan. Macam Reform, then few months later, cannot continue. Then everyone is like so excited, alamak, upset lah.
True.
Yeah, so see how it goes.
So ni apa, VRYKO vinyl macam mana pula? Any release?
Okay, so other than this, actually maybe we have a few. I forgot to bring down anthology, but before this, we came out with this lah. So it's a collaboration with Iron Fist vocalist Al Hazret. So this is his so-called project, very different from Necrofist. He recorded this together with Tok Yatra on all instruments. Tok Yatra, I mean, if you remember Disarray, Demonification. Okay, so Tok Yatra and Al Hazret, Rip Al Hazret. So this is a
And it comes with this,
yeah. There are posters inside, OB, all the stickers, all the
buttons,
patches, buttons. So you are buying this with all these, what do you call it, bonuses. Yeah, and this is very different. I think in Singapore, not many bands play this kind of so-called occult rock music. Very different.
Macam stoner is it?
Not so much stoner lah, more like really like Black Sabbath, Coven, that kind of rock, but macam very satanic lah. The vibe kan. So this is Al Hazret, album title Persetan. Which is a cool title. Persetan is just like FOAD or Pergi Mampus, but in a very nice Malay lah. It's like in bahasa baku, nicely put. Yeah, I want you to get lost. I want you to FO, but in a nice way. So there's all these nice bonus.
Ada macam apa? Dia punya design ada macam Bali.
Yeah. So when the idea was proposed to me to do this, I thought, something different lah. Let's give it a try.
A totally different style of music.
It will be people's loss, because this one, my philosophy is just 100 and no more lah. Yeah. So unless you want to wait for a reissue in 20 years time by another label, maybe Relapse or Earache, I don't know.
But, so you guys can contact Cikgu.
This is now. Don't miss out. So a lot of stickers. So you can paste on your motorcycle helmet. Or anywhere lah, anywhere you want to paste.
Gig ke boring tempatnya.
For all you know, you sell your house because of these stickers, can sell 1.25 million.
Persetankan lah.
Persetan harga dia. Before this become 1.25 million.
Dasar.
Better get it now. Yeah, you can get it from Al Hazret or myself. Yeah,
you can contact.
Yeah, then I didn't bring down. After this was the anthology, the third album, the Chronicles of Catastrophe. Yes, the blue color album was released on CD under VRYKO Blast. So we did it on vinyl lah.
Itu your release number berapa?
I think I believe this is 5, that one should be 6 or 7. I think mine is 8. And then we also have in the plan Ili Mauza's album, which will come with the demo, one and only demo. So the only album and the only demo on vinyl. Okay, that one will be awesome. Yeah, coming soon, I think in 1 or 2 months. Also Istiraj, Muerte.
Banyak ni.
Yeah, I forgot the full title, the 3 M's.
Ni last year, next year.
Muerte Mondi Militia is a very stellar lineup.
Banyak
So that one must get also, because the lineup Dahsyat. The lineup is dahsyat. And then after that, Asaha's latest album, Mythos. That one will be very nice. Purple color. Very rare you see metal album in purple. It will be purple vinyl also. So by the way, this is red. Anthologies will be blue. Ili Mauza black metal, so have to be black lah, no choice.
Of course.
And then Istiraj also black. And then Asaha purple. So I will pass all the covers lah, so can include in the final edit of the video.
Of course.
So if you collect local releases and you like to collect vinyls, why not? Yeah, and I'm very glad a lot of local bands also doing vinyl releases like Ursula. Latest, the first album, a lot of impermanence. I think Rudra's latest album will be on vinyl.
Banyak vinyl sekarang. Nowadays,
Watch Out, Naraka first album also coming soon on vinyl. Your former band, Ethereal Drown. Eternal Drown, the rehearsal kan, will be on vinyl. So it's fun lah.
We dah buat for our own press lah.
Yeah, I saw the video, so looking forward to it. Yeah, I think
lagu yang apa, yang first promo tape tu lah.
The one that you showed me before lah. Okay lah, it's. I mean, I think that's the only way you can get it for now, because the tape is no longer in existence, so to speak, not in production. I'm not sure anyone will be interested to release on CD, but definitely now on vinyl by the band. Looking forward to it.
Nanti I do the unboxing with Rosmawan once the barang dah sampai.
That will be awesome. Yeah. So these are our so-called releases, and all the local releases mentioned coming soon. So if you are a vinyl collector, especially of Singapore bands, go for this, man. And I'm sure more will be coming soon.
Ada letak kat kedai ke?
Usually letak kat inilah Roxy, Memory Lane.
This is the place lah yang selalu
letak situ. Ronggeng Records. So Heltron is a online business lah. So
one of the hand over kat dia.
I mean, it's as easy as whoever asked him, he approached me. By the way, he's now my neighbor. Heltron Production is just across the road.
Dah pindah?
Dah. So it's very easy to work. It's a matter of calling each other. You still have copies? My friend.
Sama kat Tampines kan. Lagi senang almost there.
Tampines is the 47.37%.
Almost there.
Next round will be there.
A bit disappointed.
It's okay. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a sign that people are thinking.
Yes, moving forward, maybe there will be more
important is people are thinking about their children, their future. I think there are better ideas out there. It's just that the current group of people running the show don't want to implement those so-called ideas lah. Because at the end of the day, all I can say is this. For example, I do this 100 copies, I can sell cheap lah. I don't make much money. Or I can do 300 copies, 500 copies with the intention of making money. So that's the difference. Whether I want to make money out of them, and then I say support local, support vinyl, or okay, this is what we need. Just 100, the band likes it, we like it, people like it, settle. What do the people want? So it's about that lah. So we know lah, currently in Tampines, people want another lift, another repainting job,
home improvement
the rubbish center, 400,000, another garden somewhere there behind us. That's what we want right now. That's our mindset. Okay lah, so be it lah, we accept it lah. Right. Let's see how it goes in the next 5 years.
Hopefully in the next 5 years good luck guys.
So is our mindset lah that we have to solve lah. It's nothing nothing beyond that. Alright, we covered all.
Okay lah, itu sajalah untuk hari ni
Thank you once again, Abang Penat.
Last one. Any last one?
So like I was saying, have to thank Abang Penat.
Abang Penat sticker
He's very penat doing this.
Abang Penat sticker.
Thank you very much. So we support him by watching his videos, because he supports a lot of local bands, metal and beyond. So I want to use this opportunity for all bands to consider physical releases again, instead of just Spotify or digital, or instead of just asking for free downloads. I think the experience is different between cassette, CDs and vinyl. whatever format you like to collect, the individual experience is different. Like for me right now, I enjoy this because it's very big. I enjoy cassettes because you know, you can include many songs from other bands. You can do tape trading, and then when it spoils, you have to use pencil to rewind it. It's a lot of what do you call it? Physical experience lah, and CD as well lah. So CD, when I was collecting CD, I get to be very disciplined and OCD. I clean CDs all the time. I cannot stand any spot. So these are all very real live experience. Although people look down on underground and metal music, but when you are into this, you see like all these stickers, you can touch it, right? You know what's happening. You know, you can see it. This one can smell, right?
The smell. You got the smell in the
And you can't get this from Spotify.
Yes, true.
The only smell that can be done from Spotify is by the CEO who will smell the money in the bank. The artists don't smell anything. Yeah, so
support and buy our local product.
Yeah, so join in the fun lah. Physical releases are fun lah.
Kalau tak ada hobi ke, just collect this lah.
and it's something physical, which means just like a HDB flat, you can sell it.
in years, benda dah habis, dah rare, you can sell more than the price.
Up to you. You want to sell it more expensive, and if people are willing to pay, sure, why not? That's your fortune lah. Whereas Spotify, you forget means you forget. But Spotify will continue to make money lah out of the band. So join us in this physical endeavor, right? Right. Till death.
Till then. Thanks. Okay,
thank you.
Okay guys, that's it Thanks again to Cikgu Hairil for the time nak lepak dengan Abang Penat for this time round. Thanks again Thanks for watching guys. Till then, salam mufti Nabi Allah. Peace upon you guys.
Peace.
Keep the Mending flames alive.
Hey,